The strikes began in the early hours, with ballistic missiles hitting strategic US bases, while the US is still assessing the full damage. Reports indicate significant casualties and damage to military infrastructure. What does this mean for US troops stationed in the Middle East, and how will the US respond? Iran has been vocal about its displeasure with US presence in the region. But is this an isolated incident, or is it part of a larger strategy? Experts weigh in on Iran's broader goals and the potential for further escalation. World leaders are already reacting. What are countries like Russia, China, and the UK saying about this new development? And how are US allies in the region, like Israel and Saudi Arabia, preparing for potential fallout? Will this lead to an all-out war, or is this just the beginning of a new chapter in the Middle East conflict? Stay tuned as we cover the latest development. Hit that like button if you want more real-time updates. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the breaking news. The tension in the Middle East has just reached a boiling point. Iran has launched a direct attack on US military bases in Iraq and Qatar. This isn't just another skirmish, this is a major escalation that could reshape the entire region today. We're diving into what happened, why it matters, and what might come next. At around AM local time, missiles struck US bases in Iraq and Qatar. The US military is still conducting assessments, but early reports confirm heavy casualties and severe damage to key infrastructure. This coordinated strike was carried out with precision. It wasn't random. Iran has been threatening retaliation for months now, and it looks like they've finally made good on those threats. But why these two bases? Well, both Iraq and Qatar host significant US military operations that are crucial to American influence in the region. Iraq, still recovering from years of conflict, houses thousands of American soldiers, while Qatar plays a critical role in US air operations. By targeting these bases, Iran is sending a clear message. The US presence in the Middle East is under attack. Iran has been on edge for years due to US military presence in the region, with the US withdrawing from certain areas and the nuclear talks with the West on thin ice. The Iranian government has made it clear they will not tolerate foreign intervention. Some experts believe that this strike could be the start of a new campaign to push US forces out of the region, but there's a bigger question at play. Is this just about US presence, or is there something deeper brewing? As soon as the news broke, world leaders began to weigh in. Russia has been vocal, condemning the US presence in the Middle East and calling for diplomatic solutions. On the other side, US allies like Israel have expressed concern about Iran's growing influence in the region. Qatar has found itself in the hot seat, facing pressure from both sides. The global community is watching closely, as the potential for further escalation is high. So, what does all this mean for the future? Will this attack lead to a full-blown war between Iran and the US, or is it just the latest chapter in an ongoing game of cat and mouse? The US is reportedly considering its next move, and military experts are saying that retaliation could come sooner than expected. But the question remains, how will the international community respond? And can this conflict be contained? This is far from over, and we'll be covering every new update as soon as it drops. Make sure to hit the like button if you want more in-depth coverage, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on the Iran-US conflict. Do you think this will escalate into a larger war, or will diplomacy prevail? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any breaking news. We'll keep you informed every step of the way.